Indie Mogul.
The witness stated that he saw Lord Blackwood rise from the grave.
We want you to find him and stop him.
That'll take every ounce of my not inconsiderable experience.
This may be a hobby to you, Mr. Holmes, but I do it for a living.
It does make a considerable difference to me, having someone with me on whom I can thoroughly rely.
What was nice to see, Watson?
Sherlock Holmes first graced the page in 1887, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The fictional detective was a huge hit and spawned 56 short stories and 4 novels. Doyle tried to kill him off in 1893, but public outcry made him bring Holmes back. Even when Doyle did put down his pen for good, Sherlock Holmes has lived on through various films and TV shows, the most notable and beloved being Britain's Granada television series starring Jeremy Brett. Steven Spielberg tried to revive the franchise on the silver screen back in 1985 with Young Sherlock Holmes, which was written by Chris Columbus and directed by Barry Levinson. The film failed at the box office, so if such great talents couldn't make a go of it, what hope does Guy Ritchie have? This remake, though, is actually the idea of producer Lionel Wigram, a former Warner Brothers executive who wanted to introduce Sherlock Holmes to today's modern audiences. And after the success of Batman Begins, Warner Brothers itself was keen to reboot a franchise a la Batman and James Bond. Indeed, this new Holmes is more bohemian poet than stiff upper-lip gentleman, and he's played by an American. Can Robert Downey Jr. star in not one but 2 major franchises? It's a question no one thought to ask in the 1990s, but then who could have predicted so many big movies would be about characters with substance abuse problems? Is Robert Downey Jr. your favorite Sherlock Holmes?
No, sort of.
Oh, why only sort of?
Because it was good, but it could have been better.
He's the only Sherlock Holmes I know, but I thought he was great.
So far, yeah, he was really funny.
That I don't know if he's my favorite, but he's one of my favorite actors now.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Oh, so what sold you today?
Iron Man.
Who do you like Robert Downey Jr. as better? Sherlock Holmes or Tony Stark?
Tony Stark.
Do you think Robert Downey Jr. can be both Tony Stark and Sherlock Holmes?
Of course.
Yeah?
After all, it's just a job. If you can act one part, you can certainly act another.
Sure, as long as he keeps turning down bottles of vodka, I think he'll be fine.
What was wrong with the film?
It could have been more action, a little bit more mysterious.
The mystery wasn't that great, and the ending was kind of flat, but the movie was pretty good.
What I like in a mystery is that enough clues are given you that you can figure out some of it. And this was nothing, it was too complicated.
I like the banter better than the mystery, actually.
More of a old-fashioned buddy cop movie.
Yeah, it was like a road movie in Old England.
Are you a Sherlock Holmes fan beforehand?
Not really.
What did you think of the character, the idea of Sherlock Holmes, master detective?
I like that. I like the Guy Ritchie films. I wanted to see what he was going to do with it.
I thought Guy Ritchie did a great job. Charles was saying that he's had some downtime since the last film, and I think that to organize this amount of art department and stunt work and special effects is a real accomplishment.
I think he did all right.
What do you give the movie?
Maybe Madonna kicked his ass a little bit.
That's right. That's right. Maybe this is his revenge. He's like,
Yeah,
you shouldn't have
maybe.
dumped me. Look at the movie
There
I
you
made.
go.
Would you see another Sherlock Holmes movie?
Yes.
Oh, you would? Okay, so the room for improvement, but it's still good.
Right.
Look forward to seeing the sequel.
Once you realize that you're there for the ride, and you don't really have to work that hard.
What do you give the movie on a 1 to 10?
I'd give it about a 7.
11.
An 8.5.
10.
7.
8.5.
So I've solved the mystery if Sherlock Holmes is any good, and the answer is not bad. His audience is given an 8.5. And don't forget that Sherlock Holmes is the focus of this week's one-sentence review challenge. If you've seen the movie, leave your 1 to 10 rating below, as well as your one-sentence review. Whoever writes the best one gets a free pair of AMC movie tickets. And since Movie Math returns in January, I'll announce the winner this Sunday on my Facebook page, so be sure to friend me. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and you've just gone beyond the trailer.